My name is Loren Goldig. I'm the CEO and founder of Secure Ops, and I'm also the head comedian of the company. I was surprised by the relaxed. I think I got a really good partner in John, who was a super guy, and I was a little apprehensive about doing it initially. I had to be talked into it. I'm not necessarily that comfortable in front of a camera, but I was really surprised by the laid-back nature of it, as well as the human component. I mean, I love the kitchen and I love eating, so it was great. And to have a recipe from, the southern United States, which is kind of far from the kind of kitchen that I know, and somebody's mom on top of it. So that was really touching to me. And I enjoy being in the kitchen. I enjoy talking about cybersecurity. So for me, these are all natural things. So it was very easy for me to do so. And I really love the experience. I had a lot of fun. I think this experience allowed me to share different thoughts that I've had, different observations of the industry. When you're in the kitchen or at the table, as opposed to your classic conference or a webinar or whatever, it's rather cold. It's somewhat professional. You have to maintain a certain standard. Whereas here, there's kind of no rules. It's a much more laid back atmosphere, and to share with common folk who see the same challenges as you on a day-to-day basis, and who also share the same kind of value set, especially in terms of cybersecurity and risk management, and to do so while preparing dishes that's somebody's mom's recipe. I mean, that's just a wonderful mix, and I think it's a great concept, frankly. I think there is a definite shift in working with a potential buyer of our services in a place like this, basically because they're relaxed, they're open to sharing things that perhaps they wouldn't be in a different venue and format. And I think once they see that, you're not just a vendor who's harassing them, by phone or LinkedIn or whatever it is, but is rather a human being on the other side of it as well, who shares in the knowledge of the challenges that they have to face on a day-to-day basis, and that you can, I don't want to say empathize in the sense of the challenges, but to understand them and to share them, and to be able to have a proper exchange in such an environment is a fantastic concept. And I really enjoyed it, and I think so did John. So I think we really hit it off. I think we have the personalities also that hit it off, so it was great. I sincerely hope that whoever watches the episode or clips of the episode, realizes that one of the important values of Secure Ops is to be the best security professionals that we can be, and it's 26 years of us doing that. At the same time, we're a very human outfit in the sense that we like to think of ourselves as a family. We care about each other, we challenge each other, we try to bring each other up. We have a huge philanthropic arm where we're doing all kinds of charity projects. So I wanted to be able to communicate that coming directly from the CEO's office. We're a human group. We're a group who cares about each other. We are working together, and it's work, but it's also a good thing that we still feel that we could get up in the morning to look forward to our day, look forward to collaborating not only with our colleagues at the office, but also our client base, and feel that there's a relationship there. And, I like to think that some of our clients, if you were to interview them, they would say, Secure Ops, they're a bunch of good guys and gals. They're people that we enjoy working with, not only because they're pros, but because they happen to be good folks. And if that's not the case, I prefer to close the doors than to continue in a company that doesn't reflect those values. Look, there's a lot of people in my life that I have admired for different reasons. I would have loved to have done this with Anthony Bourdain, right? So, right? It was certainly, he was a big influence on me, and I like to think I lived a little bit of his lifestyle on my own, backpacking by myself, without the cameras and without the budget and without necessarily the hotels, the clean sheets. But I did have a lot of good culinary experiences. In terms of the security professionals, look, too many to name, but I do have a lot of respect for a lot of people out there, a lot of people in our field who have contributed to working the culture, to progressing and evolving the culture of the cybersecurity space. And I encourage you to bring as many of those folks, behind the in front of the camera as possible, because I'm sure they all have a lot to say.